Hey, from Keep It Sharp. I decided today's kind of the do some videos day. Not in uniform, don't have my Keep It Sharp shirt, but I put the hat on this time. I got some updates on the Treyco 3000, how I'm using it, what I'm doing different, and I thought I'd share them. You might see something there already, but I'm going to start out with, I got my new plate in, $400, you know how that is. This one's a hollow, because what happened was my old plate, which has been sent back for refurbishment or whatever, resurfacing, went bad. And it was a strip right through the middle. Started having, just like their paperwork said, I think it was 10 blades and 7s. And I was struggling, and I had to make a decision what the hell's going on, and everything pointed to the plate. So sent it in, got this one immediately upon using it. Everything, all issues were resolved. So it made me, I love my Trco people, love Michelle, but it made me start thinking, what the hell? So what they were saying is 300 to 500 blades on the plate, and that's pretty much where I was. So then I'm talking to the people with the red machine, who I've called them the red machine. Let's go to the Edge Pro and just say I talked to them quite a bit, because they're getting like 1,500 blades plus on a plate. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm dealing with them a little bit just to see if I can extend the life of my plates, because these damn things are expensive. So right now I technically have three hollow plates, so I'll never get in that position again. And I just felt so bad for my customers, because I'm supposed to be the expert, and I was struggling. And I didn't turn my mic on, so I'm going to pause you, make sure we're turned on, and I can quiet down. So, hopefully now the mic's working and we won't have any issues. So what I did was talk to them, and I've made some changes. Let's just say that. So I went with the Edge Pro's lard. There we go. Oh, here we go. I'm going to show you. They're lard oil. Okay, guys? Now, I've mixed that in the Treyco's atomizer with, now they do it with H42, nothing against it. I just didn't have any. I didn't think when I bought this. So I went with a odorless mineral spirits, and asking the questions what the mixture rate was, because off the top of my head, I just realized I didn't know. I ran to their site and looked, and I couldn't find it there either. I think it was like 2 to 1, but I'll get you in the comments the exact mixture to be sure. So I'm using that, and that was all I used at first, but I was getting much better with the powder, the grit. Way better. Like, look at it right now. That looking great. Guess what? That's with the lard oil and the grit, and it charges so much nicer, and it's staying on there. Like, you don't have to put the grit on every other blade. It's still scaring me, so I am putting it on every couple of blades, but it takes a while before the charge on the plate starts looking funky in any way. So I'm pretty sure we're going to start extending the life of the plate. Step 2 was they suggested going up on the speed to the high speed. So I'm doing it slow. At first I did it with the slow speed, lard oil, and the old grit. Great, fantastic. Went up to the high speed with the lard oil, their grit, 1 minute time, okay? Still using the arms, okay? Still, and I'm using our gauge for checking how much is coming off. I'm still maintaining 2/1000ths with 1 minute on the high speed. Now, the other thing is I'm going to slowly transition to, they suggested 180 grit I don't mind that, but I'm a little worried. So what I have done is I've transitioned right now to 180 half and half with their grit. Sorry. Okay, still fantastic. I'm probably jumping ahead too quick to get some definitive, so I'm not gonna say this is the be-all end-all right now. But I'm having fantastic results, and the end game here is to extend the life of the plate. Is number one. Number two, brand new plate. I dropped one of these effing arms again. So I came up with this little, we're going to not zoom in, get over here, show you. I put essentially I took some of this padding, this orange padding. I should have had a piece ready. I got one right here. It was on, it was the corner materials on your Trco, okay? I cut it into little squares, as you can see, and I put a tie wrap in there. So if you're up doing, what has happened to me every time I've had that fall is I'm doing just a comb. Look at this, see? I keep these forward normally, and what's happened is when I throw this, I don't even know. See, look, I can throw it back and it's not doing it, but somehow I'm not throwing it back. I'm just setting it back. There you go. See that? But now it'll come down and not put a mark on your plate. So that's my little solution so far. I'm liking it. Hasn't happened yet. You know, it's one of those things. But so there's the other new upgrade, and these just flip around so quick and easy. But if it can stop a little mark on your plate, I say yay, go for it. So there's the big changes right now going on, and like I say, all this is about keeping the quality fantastic, but now it's about maintaining plates, because I can't be going, that was 6 months, which isn't terrible, but I'd like to get a year out of a plate at least, and you know, it's just money out of my pocket. Sorry if that screwed up. But also the falling. I was gonna do either a cord going across, a bungee cord, or one holding it. But the fear was, I even bought a little scale and put it on here, set this down. I only got a 1.5 pounds of pressure. But when I put the bungee on there, I got, it was just a little less. But my thought was, man, I don't want to screw with anything. I don't want to make too many changes. So I said, what else could I do that would keep this from, you know, marking it up? So this is the new go-to right now. And we're going to see how that works. Like I said, lard oil. It's a lot thicker, obviously. It's too thick to put in there. It's got to be thinned down. So like I said, you can go with their H42. But I'm using odorless mineral spirits. That's working. I'll get the mix ratio for you. But it's giving me an amazing charge on the plate. It's holding the grit way better and way longer. The other thing I noticed with the Trco oil is if you put the oil on, you charge your disc, and then you finish for the night, whatever, come back the next day. It's like it dried up too much or whatever. You can't just go back to work. Whereas here, I just did one. The blade came out fantastic. I hadn't touched it since yesterday. So lard oil is coming out better, you know, in so many ways. So that's the update for right now. I'll keep you abreast of how this is going. That's a bad word, but I'll keep you up to date with how this is working. I think it's going to work better. For me, it's all about quality, but it's not just saving money, but it's about making things last that should last. I don't know how one machine can get 2,000 clipper blades on it, and I get 400. But I'm working on that. So sorry, Treyco, if you're mad at me. But I want to pass this along. The other thing about doing this channel is to, I'm only at 10 minutes, so I'm about passing some knowledge along so we can all do a good job for our customers and we can help one another. So that's where I'm at right now. I was going to do one blade with you on the high speed. If you want that, let me know. I didn't want to go overboard today. But really happy with this new setup. And I'll pass anything that happens or plus or minus to you. Have fun. Take care.